Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Today's Coffee Talk is going to be a bit of a hodgepodge of, it's not as clear of a topic today because there's so much going in my mind based on what so many people are going through. But I've been there with so much of it that I feel like I need to address it. So first I want to talk about a saying that I saw yesterday on Instagram, that I posted on Instagram. People love to bring up your past when they're threatened by your present. Isn't that the truth? When you are down in the trenches with someone, when you are miserable, when the two of you can't find love, whatever, and then you come up, you meet someone great, and they still haven't found the person that's right for them. Isn't it interesting when that person decides they're not going to be happy for you? That instead they're going to try to sabotage? And you think that level of unhappiness, that level of jealousy really is so outside of what is normal, because we all experience bouts of jealousy, right? Everybody does. It's a natural thing. But when you literally not only can't find happiness for someone else, but you feel like you need to ruin their happiness, you need to check yourself, because you are destroying your brand. Remember what I always say this is a publicist mentality, but it is true. You are your own brand. Life is a sell. Every single day, we all should be putting our best foot forward, right? When you try to destroy someone else, you are destroying your own brand. Because if we pay attention to how somebody behaves when they are angry or jealous or unhappy, that is who they truly are. Listen, everyone can say, no, Jamie, in certain instances, I behave X, Y, and Z. I know, because I'm doing the work every single day. Who I was when I was angry before was who I was. When I tried to sabotage other people's happiness and talk bad about them and win people over and get everybody on my side and tell everybody my version of the truth and all of that, that is who I was. Now when I get angry, I find other ways to deal with it. I have a very small circle of people. Brings me to my next point. When we stop telling our friends our business, our enemies will not know so much about us. We tell people everything. We tell them I am as guilty of it, and I beat myself up over it over and over. I go, you saw the warning signs in certain people, but you told them some of your truth anyway. Then you have to live in fear of those people telling your truth. But I also have learned, as scary as it is, that the truth is not the problem. The problem is the problem. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's on my inspiration board at the office. The truth is not the problem. The problem is the problem. If you have made a mistake, we all have. If you have done something you're not proud of, and there are people who don't like you who know about it, you have two options. You can either live in fear of them telling your truth and always sort of having butterflies in your stomach and waiting for the call or the email or the confrontation that they've finally decided today's the day they're going to tell your secrets. Or you can accept your part in the problem and tell your own truth, as scary as it is, because then you take the power away from them. The problem is not the problem. The truth is not the problem. The problem is the problem. But man, do we tell people everything. And then when our friends become our enemies, we live in constant fear of that. It is the worst feeling. How somebody exits a relationship is very telling of how that phase out is going to go. Right? When somebody bows out of a relationship gracefully, when they go, I'm sorry, this isn't working, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, and they move on, in a healthy manner, you can pretty much take to the bank that it's over there. But when somebody flares up and begins to make all these declarations of wrongdoing and injustice and starts to bring up your past, starts to throw daggers, assassinate your character, all of these things, they are bringing war to your door. You can open it or not, but it is that moment that someone has declared war on you. And so many people write me and say, how do I deal with this? Look, the old Jamie wants me to tell you to fight hard. Pull out everything you have. Go back in your Rolodex in your mind of everything you know about them. Get ready for war and fight fire with fire. But the new Jamie is going to tell you, it doesn't work. Even if you win, the people around you with character are paying attention to your behavior and they are questioning you. Questioning whether they want to keep you in their life if this is who you are capable of becoming. I'm not saying that you shouldn't defend yourself, because obviously there are times where we have to defend ourselves. I'm saying don't go to war. The character assassination will eventually die. You make right what you have to make right. You tell your truth in your small circle so that they can't damage your core relationships. But outside of that, let it go. They want to bring up your past and use it against you. They're assassinating their own character. If they want to tell your secrets and try to destroy you, you know what? You won't be the first person who's had a secret told. The only advice I can give you there is tell your truth to your closest circle, because they can heal and respect hearing it from you. It's when they have to hear it from somebody on the outside, when the truth is used as a weapon towards them, that they will have a very hard time forgiving. I always tell Michael, always, one of the things I say, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree with me, if Michael ever makes a mistake, I want to hear it from him. I can get past anything. I can get over almost anything if I hear it from you. It is hearing it from other people that will destroy me. Do not allow anybody else to use your truth as a weapon against someone you love. Don't be afraid to tell your truth. I know that we live sometimes like, well, maybe they will never tell. They're threatening to tell and their behavior is showing that they will tell. But do you really want to live under their thumb, under their threat of attack? How long do you want to live like that? The truth is not the problem. The problem is the problem. And if you sit down and tell someone your truth and they walk away, I mean, sometimes that happens. It doesn't mean they won't come back. But man, people will get nasty when they want to hurt you. I don't get that. If someone doesn't want to be in your life anymore, mourn it, feel it. It is an awful feeling, but let them go. Keep your dignity. Hold it together, because it's one thing to be sad and tell people that you're sad that it's over. It's another thing to declare war on somebody. It is not healthy for any party involved. And remember, it is a character assassination on someone else is a character assassination on yourself. Trust me, smart people are paying attention. I love you today. Have a great day.